Relax and get loose while I put you up on game. The Figure Booth with Josh and Nate. This that podcast, folk. Those in the know. Batman vs. Iron Man. How would it go? We talking one of a kind. Collectibles. Mezco toys are respectable. It's unacceptable if it's not in the packaging. Nate don't take pics if you ain't rapping it. Nate's dirty tricks are always happening. But damn it, man, don't you be stressing. Round here we believe in plastic confessions. We trying to figure out the figures that's gonna stand the test of time. That G.I. Joe handmade hit me in the spine. There's perfection in the way that these toys are made. But I also wanna know, do I pick Wade or Slade? So this is where I come to kick it with the guys. The Figure Booth. Like, comment, and subscribe.
What's up, everyone?
This isn't the usual, dude. I think we're actually live right now.
We are live. We are live and direct, which is crazy because the Spidey trailer just dropped. And that's what I was watching. I was like, you know what? The live can wait. I need to watch that damn trailer.
Why be on time when there's a new Spidey trailer out there?
Yep. Shout out to the Tuesday crew. Look at that. We got Mario just hanging out in the green room. The Riff Vaps is here. He said he's been waiting since 7 p.m. CS time, so he's a dummy. Berserk.
Sorry, that
first.
Seems like a personal problem, Mario. I don't know what else to tell you, man.
Yeah. What's up, Billy Moon? Billy Moon in the house. The Tuesday crew in the house.
What's going on, man? Big supporter of the podcast, Billy. We really appreciate you, man. You're always promoting our stuff. Thanks, dude.
Yeah. Nightwing X, he's always showing support.
Nightwing.
Gonzo, I don't know how he ended up here. I try to block him, but it won't let me.
Gonzo goes without introduction.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Me, you, Berserk Face. Did we say Berserk Face?
Yes, Berserk. He commented first. Cool. That's it. That's the 10 of us. There you go. So
I think I've seen Berserk comment a couple times on our YouTubes.
Yeah.
And he comments first there, too. So
regardless whether he's first or not, that's what he does.
Thanks for always being first, Berserk.
You're either first or last.
I'm having weird connection issues again, so if I happen to go blank, don't pay attention to that.
That's cool. What's up, KJ Smith?
What's up, KJ?
So yeah, we're just gonna kick it with you guys. Try to start something new on Mondays, and let's start off the week right because there's so many streams going on. We want to make sure we do our part, and there's a space to fill. So we felt like it's almost natural for us to jump in here, right?
Yeah, that's right. I know you guys have a lot of lives that you attend. You're probably busy every day of the week, but if we can keep this going, then we will.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just something different that we wanted to offer up, like we've talked about on the podcast. We wanted to start doing, interviews, so we've started that. The live stream is really the only thing that we really haven't dove into a whole lot, so we decided why not kick it off now.
Yeah, and today's been a crazy day. Like, there's been a ton of stuff dropping.
It's been it seems like every week there's a ton of new news, but this week especially has been pretty big. I know there's one that you're really excited about that dropped today.
Well, and it's just crazy because it's only Monday, and like every time I would open up, you'd open up IG, like you see something new, and I'm like, damn, like there's a lot. Right off the morning, it started off just with a lot of fire, and it's Mayfix. You know that Mayfix Iron Man? I was pumped. I heard a lot of I don't know, just crying, complaining, nagging. I don't know.
From the toy community?
What?
No way.
That's rare.
That's unheard of.
Yeah,
so
but
what was the complaints about? Because I haven't been as active this morning. I might have missed
that he came with a cannon, that it wasn't the right helmet or the right shade of colors. I don't know, just a bunch of stuff where I could care less if with the cannon. Like the cannon, that's a plus. And Mayfix, I mean, they're giving us the comic versions of these characters where I'm pumped. I'm like, I feel like give me the rest. Give me a classic Cap. Give me a Vision. Give me a Hawkeye. Gonzo loves the Heelys. So he was like, sent me a picture of he was just like skating around in his Heelys.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, cool. He's trying to bring them back.
Gonzo's trying to bring back the BTS right now, and I see that this Iron Man might actually have some Heelys.
Yeah. Yeah, Gonzo's trying to bring back the Heelys. So good luck with that, Gonzo. Apparently, Mayfix is paying attention to him.
Mayfix appreciates Gonzo's love for the Heelys, and they've added it on this Iron Man. But I really don't know what's that supposed to be doing.
I think I don't know. It might be something from like a callback to the old school comics where I think Iron Man did bust out some roller skates and just skated around the Mandarin.
Yeah. Apparently, they are jet skates.
Jets, hey, you know, back in the day, everybody needed jet skates.
Did they really? I mean,
that's all everybody was doing.
I don't know if everybody.
When did that release? Like in the 60s or something? Like Iron Man? Everyone was skating.
Yeah, that's
rock,
true.
roll, and skate. I got them. I pre-ordered that sucker. Like as soon as the Figure Report dropped the link, I had to jump on Ami and get that. And then they also, I don't know if it had already been dropped, but that Mafex scuba diving Batman, the COVID Batman.
Yeah, the Hush version.
The Hush one.
Stealth jumper version.
Yeah. Are you going to get that?
I mean, it's Batman, so there's a good chance that I probably will get it. And I do remember the DC Direct figure.
That's
that
what it reminds me
was the same iteration, which I think they're just trying to recreate that. Because I know a lot of people are like, is he underwater? Or I think it's like one of those stealth jumper things, kind of like what they say
right. Yeah, he's up so high in the air that he needs to. Yeah, Chamba in the house, Johnny number 5. What's up, fellas? Welcome to the show. What am I drinking? Red Bull and vodka.
Red Bull and vodka. Wow, you came prepared, dude.
I'm ready.
It's
gonna be like a 15-minute stream, but we're gonna go on a Monday. We're going hard.
For anybody that's local, I'm drinking some Santan Moon Juice, but you have to get it in Arizona. So. Sorry, everybody.
Are you gonna get that Batman though? Probably.
I probably will. I mean, it's Batman, and it's it's a cool figure, and it's a very classic version of Batman.
Yeah.
It's a deep cut for sure, and I do like the armor and everything else that it comes with. But I just
he does. I mean, it's Mafex. It's gonna be good. I was about to share my mantra, but Omar V's in the house, so I'm gonna wait till he leaves because he hates mantras. I actually took it off. I had it up on my wall up here, up in the ceiling, and I had to take it down just in case he was to make an appearance. And he just popped in, so I'm glad I took down my mantra all week. We were in this stream, and he said something about mantras. I was just about to share mine. Crushed my dreams. Like it's been bugging me all weekend. So
now we have to hear what it is. You're gonna have to create like a daily mantra.
Yeah, and then just tag him on it.
Just for you, Omar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious about that scuba or
does it come off or does it come with the extra head sculpt?
Because they don't show any extra head sculpts, and it looks like it's attached to his chest. So does that actually come off, or
because if it doesn't come off, that's going to be weird. He's always going to be wearing that.
Yeah.
So
either
either
one of those figures, I'm probably going to wait until it drops to actually think about picking it up.
Yeah.
But it's exciting, and I'm curious. Is Mafex going to hit the due date on these, or are they going to continue to delay them?
I'm hoping that. So like the Iron Man's $120. If I put them on a 2-year plan, that's $5 a month. I can pay that off in 2 years, and then by that time, hopefully in the next 2 years, I'll get the Iron Man because I still have yet to see Gambit, and I'm like, come on, Mafex. 2024 is what Mario's saying.
That's the prediction. We should make a running bet.
Yeah. I did see the trailer. Did you guys check out that trailer for Spider-Man that just dropped? Let us know. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I have not seen it because I was trying to get to the stream on time.
I know. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Just kidding. But I'd be curious what everybody thinks because this is another topic. I'm not a big fan of trailers, to be honest with you, because it seems like modern day trailers are too long. They're like 2 to 3 minutes long, which when you say that, it doesn't sound like a lot of time. Yeah. But you can see a lot of footage of the movie within 2 to 3 minutes. If they were more like 45 seconds or 30 seconds, I would probably be more inclined to.
You got to give me more than 30 seconds, Nate.
See, I just want that tease, though. I just want enough.
You got to give me more than 30 seconds.
I mean, sometimes you get excited and it just happens.
Hey, Jace Figs in the house. He says, "What it do, Prime Packers?" He's trying to start a new crew, the Prime Packers, the PP.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, my name's not involved, but I think it's a great poke at fun at you.
The trailer. I mean, I don't think it showed a lot because so many rumors and everyone's been talking about the multiverse, and like we all like all these rumors, like, oh, everyone's in the new Spider-Man movie. Like Daredevil's in there. They had like, it was like a running meme, like who else was going to be in the new Spider-Man movie. So I don't think the trailer was like revealed too much. I was waiting for Dom Toretto to show up at the end from Fast and 5 or something. Like, we're not nothing without family.
Yeah, Spider-Man can take on anything.
Yeah,
family,
and he just shows up. I don't know. That would make sense having him show up at the end.
I hadn't seen Fast 9, but I made a joke. I'm like, who knows? Vin Diesel's going to be flying around in space by the end of this series, and apparently they do go to space.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Damn.
So that's kind of funny.
That's funny.
They won't. They'll pretty much do anything in those movies nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, so see, Mario says the delays they make him want to dump Mayfex. I can see that.
I think a lot of people feel that way about Mayfix because you get so excited, and they always show. I was surprised because normally they show 2 figures at once, and they only showed 1, which was this Iron Man. And it's definitely more expensive, which probably is due to the proton cannon.
Yeah.
Which I think is a cool accessory for sure.
Yeah.
I've seen a few customizers actually make those before. Yeah. But I did think it was funny that in one of the shots they photoshopped out the stand, but they forgot to Photoshop out the part that was actually attached to the proton cannon.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't think that Iron Man can actually hold that proton cannon by himself. You're gonna have to have some kind of stand.
Yeah, like a flight stand that someone could make. Just saying.
Yeah, like
Mario, make some cannon stands.
Gosh, if we only knew somebody that could make good stands.
If you guys in the chat know somebody that can make stands, throw in some cha-cha shoes in the comments.
I mean, if you want to dance, I know a good guy. But as far as flight stands, I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, Mario. I love your flight stands. I use them all the time. Speaking of Mario, we've got a pretty special guest coming up on our next episode.
Yeah, which is not Mario, but if it was.
Which is not Mario, but I just thought I would throw him in there. But yeah, no, we have a pretty cool episode coming up next week. You guys are really going to enjoy it. It's pretty great. Fizzle Customs makes stands. They're probably made out of tinfoil.
No, that's Foil Customs. That's Sunny's company. This is Fizzle. He does Fizzle Customs does make stands. I'll start beef over here, Nate. You're hanging out with Jay Figs. Don't follow him. Yeah, no, Fizzle Customs does make some stands, and I think even Mario gave him a couple shout outs.
Nice.
In the crotch. Nice.
That's an interesting point, Berserk, but we appreciate the feedback. In the crotch. So what else? I know we're kind of just rambling on here, guys. But as far as other pre-orders,
Super 7 with the Simpsons stuff. Do you see yourself jumping on that?
I don't know, man. It's another line to get into, but it's hard to resist classic Simpsons figures, especially with, I think the roundup that they did for this first wave is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You get some like unexpected characters, like the robot Scratchy and the robot Itchy are pretty awesome.
Yeah. I
don't know if I'm a big fan of the Poochie figure. I mean, it's a deep cut on the show.
Yeah.
I think the Mo would make a really good just generic bartender for any shop.
Yep.
If you just throw Mo in there and you've got a bunch of figures around. I mean, you have the bar from Extreme Set, so I think that'd be a good figure for that.
Yeah.
That Homer, Deep Space Homer is cool.
That's what I'm thinking about, is keeping an eye out on just like certain key characters, like definitely getting the Mo. I think if they do wave 2 and it's still like kind of spread out and they maybe throw a Barney, just certain, you want your core characters, like, and the Homer in the spacesuit, like that's really specific. So I was like, I like is it both Itchy and Scratchy, the robots? Mm-hmm. Or is it just one? Yeah, it's both of them.
Yeah, you get both.
Yeah. Pay Son in the house. What's up, Pay?
What's up, Pay Son? I'm kind of surprised they didn't throw in a Bart in the first wave.
Yeah, what's the character name? Poochie?
Poochie.
Yeah, see, I vaguely remember him. I remember watching a lot of Simpsons, but it's been a good minute since I've seen Simpsons. Yeah,
Poochie was from like an episode where they created a cartoon and they're trying to make like this cool like character to relate with the kids.
Yeah,
and then Homer ends up voicing him.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, it's a very specific deep cut for the show. It's kind of a weird figure.
Was it just a one-off too? A one episode?
I think it was just one episode. Yo, they got Gucci. Gucci gang.
Gucci gang, man. And then the Street Sharks from Mattel Creations. That's been surfacing.
Cool. And I feel like we just talked about Street Sharks recently.
Yeah, we're talking about like 80s retro line and what they should be bringing back. And I think we talked about like Biker Mice from Mars, Street Sharks. What else were other? But I don't know. These I don't think these were the Street Sharks that we wanted. At least not the ones I wanted. And then they're what? They look like they're 5 points of articulation.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's a lot of what everyone expected. It doesn't seem like they're renditions of the old figures. It seems like they're kind of a new take on the old style.
Is it a new take, or I almost felt like it was like, oh, these were the original? And you know how like sometimes you see like the very first episode of Simpsons or the very first episode of Family Guy, you're like, why are they drawn all funky? Is that the case with Street Sharks? Like this was like the first rendition of Street Sharks? I don't know. But I saw them and I'm like, oh, those aren't my Street Sharks.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, these are. I don't know much about these, but just reading just briefly here,
yeah.
I guess these were original sketches.
See, that's
of the characters.
They look goofy. Give me like the Street Sharks we know, Shamu and all them.
Which it makes me think that they maybe don't have the rights to the official license, so this is their
they got
way to kind of get around that.
They got the original idea that nobody liked.
Right. They bank it on the name, like, hey, it's Street Sharks.
It's Street Sharks, guys.
Everybody wants them.
We
right?
spelled streets with a Z at the end, so they're legit Street Sharks.
Billy says he's disappointed.
Yeah, so was I. When I saw them, I'm like, what is that? Like, knockoff Street Sharks? Those are the Street Sharks I think I would get bought in as I was a kid. When I'd go to the flea market, my parents or my uncle would be like, here, I got some Street Sharks. I'm like, these aren't Street Sharks. And why is Batman with them? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I got a shark, there's a duck, and then Mickey, and then Batman. I'm like, these aren't Street Sharks.
It's your generic version Street Sharks.
See, Gonzanos, they were called Los Street Sharks. Omar V.
Ooh, that would be a great idea.
Yeah, that'd be killer.
How cool would that be? They'd be like big too, because when I think
and
of
that would make sense.
I think of like a big figure, kind of
like Bane size or
Bane.
Lobo.
I was just gonna say Bane style. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be dope. So share that mantra with them, Omar. Come on, share that mantra.
Get it done, Omar. We're counting on you.
Yeah, everybody bombard Omar to make it happen.
But I mean, I'm interested to see how they turn out. The very limited points of articulation makes me feel like they probably won't be that great. They're really just meant for display pieces.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I mean, if that's your thing, then that's awesome. But, for I think a lot of the people that are watching the stream, they've expected something more Super 7 style. Yeah. Where you have the extra accessories, you have more movement. They're not so statuesque like those appear to be. Oh, Bat Force Grump, what is up?
What's up, Grumps? Omar
Grumps in the house.
Omar says, mantra this, mantra that, whatever. That's how I'll make a shirt. I'm just gonna put mantra this, mantra that. Figure it out.
Kind of surprised we have 18 people viewing. So thanks everybody
guys.
for. We weren't sure how successful this would be, being our first live stream and all on a relatively new YouTube channel. But you guys have been awesome about subscribing, and I can't believe we're already up to like 70 subscribers in a couple of weeks. And that first video with Jay did really well. We got a lot of positive feedback.
Oh yeah.
So we just really appreciate you guys supporting us. It does mean a lot. We hope you continue to appreciate that content. We're going to keep giving you video recordings of the episodes. If you still like the audio version, we're still going to offer that to you. So don't feel like we're just shifting everything to video. We're still going to have the audio stuff. We're just going to record our faces while we're doing it now.
Yeah. So it's going to be like Monday Night Football, but no sports references or lots of sports references. Who knows?
Just sports.
Just sports. Just slams, dunks.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Jay Fix. He's going to share it. He's going to go and spread the word. Get a sandwich board. Hit the streets. Word of mouth. That's what we're all about.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Get your cleats ready, Mario. Sports. We're going to go pick you up. It's practice time.
But yeah, everybody keeps saying that trailer looks dope, so I'm going to have to check it out.
Yeah. Jake Peterson in the house. Thank you, man.
He just said you're the man. I
guess he says I'm the man. I'm the realist.
Prime to the realist.
Yeah, that trailer looked dope. Yeah, if you saw the trailer, let us know your thoughts. The other thing that's been popping up is V-Toys has been teasing the black soups and the black suit Superman. And they sell those V-Toy. I mean, I got a couple of the blank bodies, but man, I think they've been teasing it for a while. I'm just like anxious to get a black suit Superman before Mezco drops theirs. Usually V-Toys is a little bit quicker. I mean, we're still waiting on 89 Batman, you know? Have you seen the post from V-Toys? They've been posting that black suit Spider-Man.
On that one.
It was just the chest. Softballs. Wow. Come on, Gonzo. He wants to teach us about balls. He was just happy. Yeah. He was like, oh, just hold them in your hands first. And I'm like, what? So I just stood there holding them for like an hour. It was really weird.
I mean, I get DMs from a company called Shave My Balls, so maybe that works.
Maybe Gonzo works for them. That's Gonzo's one of their reps.
So speaking of soft balls,
yeah,
pay attention to my stories. You might see something.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna instantly lose.
Have you ordered from V-Toys?
I've ordered things in the past from V-Toys, but not a whole lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I know there's multiple black soups coming. There's the Mayfix one. I think Hot Toys revealed a new version when the new JL Snyder version was released. And then now Mezco is releasing another one. So I feel like I've kind of got my black soups quota filled. You know? I don't know if I'm going to be exploring another third-party version, but, I could be wrong because it might come out really awesome and I
think I have a couple pre-orders with them. I just forget about them. Like two different suits, and I think I might have picked up a couple of head sculpts. After a while, it gets all murky until I start getting emails for payments.
You owe us money. Oh shit! Did I order that?
Yeah, I know, for reals. Classic Batman. But with Second Chances, 5K Toys restocked on their Cyberpunk Robin, and it was like the deluxe version. Did you? I know I sent that to you. Did you jump on it?
It's sitting in my cart right now.
Oh. It's once it sells out, then and the regular version, he goes for like $150. So I was watching him on eBay.
Okay. So
I was debating on
following that as closely as you were. So
because when he first,
it's pretty hot.
When he first came out, I sent it to Mr. Chacha over there, and he said it was too beefy for him. He likes some slender. I think that was his choice of words. But then I saw Jay Hernandez's review on it, and I saw a bunch of pictures, and I think even D Amazing did a review, and I was like, damn, I knew I should have grabbed it. And he was already sold out. But 5K Toys restocked, and it's the deluxe, so he comes with the little droid.
Saw that. It's super tempting. Just like Mario said, I'm that close. It's just I played Cyberpunk, and I guess it was my first experience with the game. That when I hear Cyberpunk, I'm like, no.
David Martinez says that he paid for a Cyberpunk Robin and it should be on the way shortly. Super, damn, that's awesome, man.
Nice.
It's gonna be awesome. The reviews I've seen on him, it just looks solid. The articulation's solid, soft goods are solid. I'm pumped. I'm glad that they were able to restock on that. And 5K Toys is super quick with their shipping.
I gotta say, after watching the stream that you and Mario did, 796 with the Joy Toy stuff, I know it's a little different, but within that there were the turrets and those other accessories.
And I kept calling them turrets. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want some of those turrets.
Yeah.
But
those turrets are really good.
It would be really awesome to have a turret like that. I was thinking during that live stream, like, man, I'd love to have a turret in like 1/12 scale form, something you just kind of put in the back.
But that little droid that he got, it looked good with he put it next to his Rude Boy, and it looked really good.
Okay.
Like you can have it set up, and that's what I was asking him. You almost need a couple of them, because you could have like a really cool set with having some of those droids around.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, just the accessories alone are really cool for that figure. So are you saying that you ordered two?
No, I have stuff in my cart from Pocket and Action Club. Every time I go to that site, I always think Pocket Fig, but it's Pocket and Action Club. But today I did get a Joy Toy in.
Oh, nice. That looks awesome.
Yeah, Did you
open that one up already?
I was trying to hold off for next week because next week's Enablers, but I did open him up, and he's freaking dope. So badass.
Oh, that's awesome. Does he come with like a jetpack? Is that what that is on his
Yeah,
back?
and it comes off.
That's sweet. I do love how modular those appear to be.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
as
yeah,
you guys were
the
messing with those
articulations
toys,
on it.
yeah, as you guys were
Yeah.
messing with those toys in the stream, you kept on changing things and taking things
Mhm.
off. And for that much customizability at that scale is, I got to say, it's really impressive because you just don't see that, especially at that scale with that level of detail. It's just
Yeah.
hard to paint that stuff. It's hard to, make it more detailed. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So those are like fully articulated, like a
Yeah. Oh yeah, he has like thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees. He has that ankle pivot, and then he has the toe hinge too.
That's pretty impressive for a
Yeah.
figure that size. Because I mean, like we talked about, most 1/18 scale figures are like 5 points, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's crazy how smooth it is, and the paint. He has like dry brush going on his chest and stuff. It looks really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm so.
Speaking of new hauls,
Yeah.
I got my Sentinel
Plastic confession time.
Sentinel Miles. I guess we just moved right into plastic confessions, but yeah.
Yeah, you guys let us know if you guys got anything this weekend. Throw it down in the comments. Let us know what you guys picked up. I went to a toy show. We can talk about that. How do you like that, Miles? Because mine's coming in. It should have been here today. It's stuck. I don't know, like somewhere in Kentucky or something. So it won't get here till Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, like at first, I wasn't a fan of the non-cloth good jacket and shorts because I just wasn't sure. I don't like having things in like a static pose, especially when it's closed, because you just want to be able to customize it.
Yeah.
But man, this looks so good, and this figure moves just unlike anything else I have.
Yeah.
It's incredibly smooth. It holds the pose really well. It's got tons of balance. Swapping the parts out is like really
super
easy. Yeah, his arms just pop off.
Oh, that's cool.
Like really easily. His torso pops off really easily. I mean, it's not hard to get this stuff off.
What I really like is the head sculpt with the mask. It's really animated. It reminds me of the movie a lot. With the Mayfix, it's like they were trying to go for that, but they didn't 100% capture it because he's so tiny. He's still a good figure, but I just love the way this one's eyes are so much bigger, and he has that one expression, like that goofy expression.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of. Oh, he's got the 2 extra head sculpts, which I really like. The goofy eyes expression.
Yeah,
he even comes with like different hoodie attachments, which oh shit, his arm just popped off. That doesn't happen all the time.
I swear.
Yeah, but yeah, you can just take like his little hoodie off here and switch it out.
Nice.
Yeah,
I just like the colors on it.
Really easy to swap out. It's not difficult at all, which I thought was going to be a pain because anytime you've got swappable parts on a figure, sometimes it can be a real pain to get it to look right.
Do you have the Mayfix one?
I did have the Mayfix, but I sold it when I knew this one was coming.
Because I seen, like, I think D Amazing puts the soft jacket on him. Looks good. Yeah. Looks good.
I do kind of wish I would have kept the soft goods jacket, but I'm really not. I'm not like disappointed in this one. I think it's pretty cool for what it is.
Nice. Okay, cool. So White Mike Vegeta, he said he scored Omega Sentinel for $6 from Target. Dang. That's a deal. Omega Sentinel.
You got a $5.
Oh my goodness! I got the Sunny
like
fig.
A pretty epic haul. You found the Blackbird you were looking for.
I got the Sunny figure. You guys, we all know this is a Sunny figure.
That's all I call that.
I got so excited, like I almost like, because I went to a toy show on Sunday, and it's like probably the first toy show, like I don't know, like 8 9 months, and usually the ones up here they're either really really tiny and there's either a bunch of Funko Pops, and I'm not a Funko Pop collector, or there's just a bunch of vintage stuff, and it's just like been, people are just selling their trash figures or whatever. And we went, and it was a lot of Legends and It was like it was a really decent, actually really good show because it was Legends, NECA. They had some Transformer stuff, and they had a ton of Hot Wheels. So I'm approaching this guy's table, and he has all these Legends, and he has the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure for $50, which I thought that was pretty good. I almost snagged Mr. Hyde.
That's not a bad price for a BAF at all.
No, and then he had 2 Ursas, and they were 70, I think, or 65. And then I looked down, and he has like these loose figures, and he had this guy still in the packaging, and it's just a sticker, $5. And I'm like, was that $5? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, here, tossed him a 5, and I was like, hells yeah.
Take my money.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to Sonny's credit, he's gotten so much use out of it, and it's
Man.
all hilarious. So
And
I think
I've seen
just comic relief. It's a great. Oh,
that's the only reason I wanted him, because I've seen him at GameStop, and I'm like, I'm not paying the $22.99. He's gonna go on sale, and I haven't seen him at Target or anything. So when I saw him at the toy show, and I was like, hell's yeah, $5! Like, you're never gonna find this guy. And with all, the only thing that was missing was the Build-A-Figure. You know, the guy had used them to build Mr. Hyde. So I was like, yeah, I was laughing so much. I was with my older son. I was like cracking up. Mom, I got the Sunny figure, the rare Chase Sunny figure. So yeah.
Jay said he's really tempted. I think he might have been talking about Miles.
Yep, do it.
David's very excited for the Peter B. Parker Sentinel. Yeah, I mean, after getting the Miles, I'm definitely more excited for the Peter B. Parker, because it's a very solid figure for sure.
Yep. I'm tempted on getting that Peter B. Parker without the gargoyle, because that gargoyle is crazy.
So it's funny, because the gargoyle, it adds like $25 in cost, which I feel like isn't really that bad for what you're getting. I mean, I have a big, but see, my Dark Knight, is it my Mayfix, the black suit Batman, the Hush, he came with that gargoyle. I don't do anything with it. It's still sitting in the box. Yeah, that's true. I specifically didn't order that version because I was like, I just don't care about having the gargoyle. I'd rather just have the blue suit. I mean, jumping around a lot.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. But yeah, he said no guests today. Nope. For now, our guests are going to be recorded. So this Sunday, we do have an episode with a guest. Hopefully you guys give that individual a hard time. A lot of comments when the video drops.
That's got a lot to live up to with Jay being our first guest.
Yeah. We went high. We set the bar really high, and then we took a couple steps back. We're like, it was like the crate challenge. We took one step, and then we just fell through the crates. That Gonzo says the Sonny's post with the crate challenge had him dying. I was cracking up.
That was pretty funny. The hood failed at the crate challenge.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, like this figure, like this morning, I woke up and this is what I felt. I woke up and I'm like bent over and I'm like, oh, pain in my back. Like this guy, you can use him for so much expression, you know.
Yeah, he's pretty great just for comic relief.
Yeah, the guest for the Sunday, yeah, or the figure. I think Jay's trying to figure out that it's Margo.
Adam thinks it might be Wade.
Oh,
which
I have to unblock him first. I have to unblock him.
Prime and Wade, the beef.
The beef continues. Yeah.
But I was going to say, seeing you go to that toy show really makes me excited for one that's coming locally to me.
Nice.
AZ Toy Hunters Guild, who is in the chat. If you guys are local in Arizona, definitely give him a follow. He's an awesome guy that helps support the Arizona toy community. But there is going to be a big toy show in Arizona this weekend.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm hoping to go to that, and I'm probably going to hang out with Mike, Arizona Toys Guild, and some of the other guys that are part of that.
That's awesome. Keep an eye out if you see any Joy Toy for me.
I will. Yeah. You know, I've got a local store that has some Joy Toys. Oh, damn. You got the Blackbird.
I got that, and I ended up picking up this little spider buggy, which I'm not into. Like, I don't know a lot about Hot Wheels, but the guy was like, he's like, you got this sticker. It means fresh case. And I was like, okay, it's the only one you got, right? I'll take it.
Wow. So that might be more valuable.
Apparently. That he was like, it's a fresh case. I was like, just give me the card, bro. That way I don't have to worry about going to Target, Walmart, like competing with Hot Wheel collectors. I can't compete with them.
No, that's a whole nother breed. I mean, we think figure collectors are bad, but yeah.
Hot Wheel collectors, no. They get cases, man. It's like, no. Yeah, they're there before the employees are there. They're helping them unload they're there helping the employees unload the freaking crates and shit.
Rolling deep, can't wait. Yeah, man, I can't wait to hang out with you guys, Mike. AZ Toy Hunters Guild. And then Mario says, if Acid Rain was available to me locally, I'd be in deep shit.
Yeah.
Well, Joy Toys, if you ever come to Arizona, I could take you to a shop that has quite a few of them.
I told him. And so talking about Acid Rain, I have a couple of things in my cart. But this last week, I've already picked up a bunch of stuff. Like I picked up some Mezcos off of a buddy. He's just shipped them out. I picked up the Miles. What else did I pick up?
Picked up the Sentinel Miles?
Yeah, I picked up Sentinel Miles. Oh,
Nice.
and then I picked up the Cyber Robin. Like that was like close to like that's like my whole budget right there. I'm like, damn, because I ended up picking up a Black Bolt and Lockjaw set from one of my buddies. He was just kind of thinning out his collection. So I was like, okay.
Well, I know you have stuff to sell, so maybe it's time to pull the trigger.
I know. I need to go through my bins. Relapse, yeah.
Relapse for sure.
Yeah. I went.
Speaking of toys for sale, if you want some JoJo's or some other random figs, Mario's got a ton of good stuff for sale at a good price. I think he's trying to fund more Joy toys or Acid Rain figures, if I had to guess.
Yeah, and I picked up some pajama Acid Rain figures from Mario. So once he gets some delivery, he's gonna ship me my part because we ended up splitting like a set. And it's so funny because he was giving me shit. He's like, "You should have bought it, and I could have just bought the one figure I wanted from you." But he was so quick to buy the freaking set. He was telling me about it. He's like, "Are you gonna get it?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "I already bought it." I'm like, "Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? Just send me the ones you don't want." And now he's giving me shit about it.
Well, I do respect Mario. Seems like he's always very sure of what he wants, and then he doesn't really wait. He's just like, boom, I'm going to get it. If he hates it, he'll probably just end up selling it. So you may see some more Joy toys next week.
I'll just hold off so I can pick some off of him.
Just wait for him to purge. I'm sure he'll give you a good deal.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
The other stuff that I've been seeing is that Mondo Brown Suit Wolverine. It's 1/6 scale.
Yeah, 1/6 is not my jam, but it's definitely cool. I just can't.
It sucks that they're doing that. Like they're doing those animated Wolverines. It's the wrong scale. It's like Toddy Mac on steroids. I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it was really cool. They did the first version with Wolverine on the bed
portrait.
with the portrait. I mean, that's such a mean photo that if I could have that in 1/12 scale, it'd be an instant buy for sure.
Oh yeah.
But I just can't get into 1/6. It's just a whole nother rabbit hole that I've told myself I will not go down.
Yeah. Yo, see, J-Fix says, nah, even if he loves it, he'll still sell it. He's I don't know. He works them deals.
You know what's really surprising? Going back to Mario, I know we've been picking on him a lot, but he's actually selling some female figures.
Uh-oh.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
And those are
some of his favorites.
Yeah, some of his favorites.
Sentimental.
He's letting the ladies go, man.
He's been there, done that. He's looking for a new something new to capture his heart.
I think he's found it already because of you.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome. Galactus. It's getting close. Are you gonna back up Galactus?
Whew. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough to consider that one. I wish it would be a little bit closer to some of the stretch goals.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna hit the stretch goals.
I don't think you're gonna hit any of the stretch goals, which makes me think: are they gonna extend that?
Yeah.
Or are they just gonna give it to ride?
They'll be like, you know what? You guys just here. You guys get because. I don't know. I'm gonna wait till it's $13.99 and then come in at the end and be like, "I did it! You're welcome, You're welcome, toy community."
Because of me, you guys are getting Galactus.
They should do that. They should be like, "Hey, you're backer number 12,998. You're a backer." I wonder if they do that.
You were the least confident in this HasLab, and because of you, you're responsible for it being. But I just feel like they really should have waited a little bit longer before they put Galactus. Like, let some people get Sentinel in their hands.
Yeah.
So it's like, I've said this before, but it's like proof of concept. Let people see what they're spending $300 or $400 on, and like really reassure them, like, okay, this is going to come out the way that I think it should.
Or do payment plans.
Or do that.
Because the Sentinel, they charge as soon as they end it. I got charged for like all 6 of my Sentinels.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot to ask for people to invest over $700 in 2 figures that we don't have any evidence of it actually being in hand yet. Yeah. And I know they did the Unicron, which was huge, and from what I've heard, it came out really great. And maybe this is going to be the same case. I just feel like they're asking a little too soon, which is maybe why it's taking so long to fund.
Yeah.
And people know that Rancor is coming.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing that, later in October?
Right.
Isn't there talks of another Transformer HasLab or something, right?
Yeah, there's going to be the Transformer HasLab, and then you have the Star Wars Vintage Collection Razor Crest that's coming out soon.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So there's...
I almost got the Razor Crest.
Yeah, I think the only thing that... I mean, I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but if it was just a bigger scale, I probably would have been on it, just because it's a cool vehicle to have at that size.
Yeah, see, Mario just got that V-Toys Robin points. We have it documented.
So what Mario is saying is keep watching his story.
That's right.
More things are going up.
Figures to sell.
But yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to get on the HasLab stuff. It's just a lot to ask for. But yes, you are getting a whole lot of plastic. People think, Galactus being at 400, that's a lot to ask for. But is it really, depending on what you're getting? I mean, you could buy 2 or 3 Mezcos and be close to 400 close, or I mean, easy. So is a Galactus at 400 really that much when it's 32 inches tall and it lights up and it comes with swappable heads and all kinds of cool stuff? I don't know. I mean, I'm excited to see people do photos of that because it's going to be amazing at that scale.
They're going to need a drone to take a picture of it just to be so far away.
Seriously.
Because your phone's not going to be able to, if he's that big.
No, a phone, even a camera.
So next Monday. So I'm just kind of looking up at the calendar and I'm like, I got 7 days to decide whether or not I want to back up. So we'll see where we end at. I think it's going to get funded. My guess was like 14.5. That's where Galactus is going to end on Monday.
14.5. You heard it here from Prime.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes to 14.501, you can thank me for that.
But not close enough to the first stretch goal, you jerk.
Yeah, no, not enough for that. I can't order that many. I have to get up to 16,000 for the stretch goal?
Yeah, 16,000 for what's her face, Frankie Ray, Frankie something.
Ray, Supernova. Yeah, I don't know, not for me.
Yeah.
Batforce Grump says V-Toys Robin looks good, but I have to pass. I think if you don't have a lot of connection to the character, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's another $110 when you got Mezcos coming out the wazoo. And at some point, we'll get charged for 89 Batman, hopefully sooner rather than later. But, man, the delay on that has me thinking that there is an issue with that seamless body.
Something's going on, right?
They're having a hard time figuring it out.
Yeah.
Something, it's always kind of worried me that it was going to be a seamless. It was 89 Batman, so I kind of just did a blind pre-order. Like, I don't care what it comes out as. I just want it.
It's going to be Gomez body and just NECA head sculpt.
I mean, to be honest, if they put 89 Batman on the Gomez body, I'd be totally fine with that. Just put him in a suit. Like, I get they're trying to get it more accurate and make it like, okay, we want it to be just like the movie, which I appreciate because I'm a huge fan of the movie. But being that it's the first time they've ever done that, it's got me really worried about how that's actually going to come out. Yeah. And the fact that it's been delayed for so long, I don't know, man.
Yeah. So Grump says he'll buy the Robin once Mario sells them. Because I'm telling you, the regular version is going for $150, and this is the deluxe version, so it comes with the droid. So it's a deal. What's up, Clockwork Orgy? He's coming in with the stabby knives.
Tuesday crew represent.
Mm-hmm.
Donde está 89 Batman? That's what I'm asking, Adam. Where the hell is it? It's been over a year and a half now since we've pre-ordered the 89
crazy.
Batman. Almost 2 years. I think somebody posted a shot. I'm not going to look up my order.
Yeah.
It's definitely been almost a year and a half by now.
That's insane.
It's insane.
So I think towards as we had slated just for an hour just to test out, see what the reception was out there. So we got another 15, 20 minutes. I got a good amount of people in the chat. And usually what I see out in the community is either pocket figure of the day or fig of the day. Or do you have any figures that you mess with today or something that on your desk or anything?
I actually did mess with the new Mezco Joker today.
Oh, nice.
I'll be posting another shot tonight of that. But
nice.
Ever since getting that, I've been wanting to do some new shots. And this weekend, I just kind of went to town on doing some shots. I did the one that I posted last night, which I think that Joker, I get it. Everybody's like, man, another Joker. But this Joker just feels like a different character entirely almost.
Yeah.
Because he's more of like a creepy style. It really focuses on, the torture aspect with all of the different weapons and all the crap that he comes with. And that, just his whole vibe is just kind of creepy. So it definitely inspired me to do some more creepy-ish shots with him. I'm having a lot of fun with that Joker.
Oh no, yeah. Like I see the pictures and I see a lot of people using different figures with that Joker. I think I've seen some of Todd McFarlane's like Torture Souls, because those Torture Souls are already all cut up and stuff. So I think those figures go really well with that Joker.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's a good. And I've picked up a couple of Mortal Kombat figures in the past, specifically that Sub-Zero, the unmasked one. It comes with a big blood splatter. Yeah, and all the different body parts and stuff. And I'm definitely going to be using that in some shots in the future with that Joker because it just goes so well.
Nice.
How about you?
Just messing with the Sunny Fig all day. That was it. The Sunny Fig, and then later in the afternoon, once the Heavy Cavalry got delivered, I was messing with him all afternoon. And for him being so small, I was like, man, I was having a good old time.
I was messing with this Sentinel Miles here. He's really kind of cool, but you can get him in some kind of crazy poses where he's doing the web slinging, cool. Kind of looking back at you.
Those big old eyes. I love, and it looks like his mask is a little bit more accurate than the Mafex one.
Yeah, I think the whole figure just feels a little more accurate, and it doesn't feel like I'm going to break it in half when I'm posing it.
Yeah.
It feels a lot more solid.
The other one's so tiny. Like I was struggling to put it on his little tiny hands.
Yeah, he's definitely a lot tinier and just very flimsy. I saw a lot of people have, loose joints with him. So I think if you're not liking the Mafex, the Sentinel's definitely gonna make you a lot happier. It's really cool.
Do I have him up here? Oh, I don't. I don't know. Oh, I have him downstairs. I have the Sentinel Modular Iron Man, and he's really good. Like, he's super articulated. I think his legs are die cast, so he's a solid figure. Oh, so I figured that Miles is going to be a solid figure too.
I've heard really good things about the Sentinel Iron Man.
Yeah, I love it. The only thing that's lacking is he doesn't come with a ton of accessories. For being like a $90 figure, I wish he would have came with more. He only comes with like 2 sets of hands, and that's it. I'm like, oh, but it's because of the die cast, I'm assuming.
Probably. It really.
The hell do I know?
The price.
It's not like I'm a toy maker. I don't know.
So I don't know. We do want to make sure that we highlight. If you guys haven't listened to our previous episodes, we've highlighted some pretty cool figure aficionados. We're going to try to do that more and more and more. And then also letting our special guests pick somebody that they like in the community.
Yeah.
So on our next special guest episode, which is coming up on Sunday, you guys are going to see a new one out there. But I got some feedback from Mez Cody because we featured him in this last Sunday's episode, and he was just extremely appreciative of the call out, and just, he said he's inspired by us. So the fact that we called him out was really cool.
That's awesome.
If you guys haven't checked out Mez Cody, please go check him out. His work is just freaking incredible.
Yeah.
The guy doesn't get enough attention. He definitely needs more followers, more likes. So, check it out for yourself. And if you like it, give him a follow, but I think you're going to like what you have to see.
Yeah. I think he's been working on a couple of dials, like making them himself. And he was working on this like barbershop dial, which I haven't seen in a really long time. Like I don't think I've ever seen like a barbershop dial. And he had like the chairs and stuff, and man, it's like the attention to detail that he has. It's really killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much talent out there, and the community is just so huge. I think we kind of all get used to the same guys and going to the same pages that we've gone to before, but there's just so many new people that are constantly coming into the fold.
Yeah.
The toy community, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And, I feel like some of these people you might not notice right off the bat, but when you start to discover them, you're like, damn, this guy does amazing work.
And you know what the crazy part is, like what Mez Cody, right? All his pictures are really great. And I'm like, damn, I remember when I started, my pictures were shit. Like, was I taking pictures with my eyes closed. Like, what the hell was wrong with me? Like, was there no thought process? Like, I was just like point and shoot. I might as well have taken my phone and aimed it at the sun and taken a picture of that.
That's true. I feel like some people, and it's the same with me, man. If you go back in the past of my page, like I don't delete any of my old photos.
Yeah.
I've got everything on there from the first moment that I started, which was probably about 5 or 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
But it's taking me that long to get to the point where I'm at now, and I'm still not.
You're not there, Nate.
100% happy with my work. I still feel like I've got a ways to go to be somebody like maybe a Jax, like a Plastic Action.
Yeah.
But it takes a hell of a long time to learn just the mechanics. And if you have had no prior photo experience or anything like that, it's going to take even longer just to learn the mechanics of a camera and actually get good with it. But you see people that are joining the community and they're putting out fire within like 10 posts. Like,
it's crazy.
You're already above the game. Like you're already way ahead of it. But Max Fisher, he was one of the other guys that we featured.
Oh yeah. Oh man, he's been killing me lately. I crack up because he's been doing like these tutorial posts, and he calls it just the tip.
Just the tip. Just the tip with Max Fisher.
I'm like, that sounds something like Nasty Nate would be all up, like signed up with. Like, this is our club. I'm Nasty Nate. This is Max. He gives you just the tip. Like, we need some other, like Gonzo gives you something else. Like, he's the reacher. He reaches around.
Oh wow.
Hey, that could be Gonzo's thing.
Okay, and then what? Mario's the cha-cha.
Yeah, Mario, or maybe Gonzo's the ball guy. He's the one with the balls.
Okay,
and Mario's
how smooth are his balls?
Yeah. Papa Schmitty coming in late. What's up, man? We appreciate you. Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, Papa. I just realized we could highlight comments. I haven't done that up until this point. So Papa, you're the first one.
Papa. Yeah, Max Fisher cracks me up with just the tip, and I'm like. And they're really good tips, like I just crack up. I like, oh, that's funny.
They are good. I mean, I feel like a lot of his tips are stuff that even I didn't think about.
Yeah.
Like he's got the reflector thing.
Yeah.
Which I'd talked to Max through DMs and he's like, oh, one thing you should cover is the reflectors.
Yeah.
But it's not something I do a whole lot of. So the fact that he did that actually inspired me to use it.
Nice.
In my most recent shot. And I use this. You can use pretty much anything. You can use like I just recently got a desk for my office, and it came with all this extra foam inserts.
Oh, okay.
So I just kind of broke one up and I used it as a reflector. It's
nice.
It works perfect. I
Awesome.
don't know how I got along this far without using it already.
Yeah. See, you're using more than just a tip now.
Yeah, that's true, Prime. That is true. I use the tip and then some. Yeah, but who are some of our other figure aficionados that we?
Then we had 78 points of articulation.
Yep.
Killer photos too.
He's a great guy. He's in our Discord. He's a big collector. His attention to detail in his shots is insane. I'm always so jealous of his dios and the diversity of his layouts.
Yeah.
And he's a posing master. Really great lighting all the time. Definitely check him out if you haven't checked him out. 78 points of articulation. He's an awesome guy. Quality work. Definitely deserves a little bit more love.
What else did we do? I'm trying to think. Action Figure Guy 26, I think was our first one.
I think it was our first one, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
trying to
and then Articulate Tricks.
Oh yeah, Articulate Tricks. He does some really cool
he does
like I almost equate them to sort of like hand picks, but not really. He like puts them on a really cool kind of like display. You can see his display behind him. Like a comparison.
He does a couple of comparison picks. And the lighting's like on point. I think he's done a couple where he'll have the figure in like a Marvel card with them, or he'll have like a Toy Biz version of that figure and then the most updated version. So really cool page. Like it's aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
For sure.
Oh yeah, see, Chamba agrees. 78 points picks are aces.
Aces. I'm glad you agree, Chamba.
If that's not a Chamba term, I don't know what is.
It's aces. I feel like we might be missing somebody, but I am just drawing a blank right now on all the figure aficionados that we've covered. So my apologies to you. It doesn't discredit any of your work if we did miss you. We think you guys are all great, and we're going to continue doing that.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anybody in the chat that thinks that somebody deserves some attention, don't hesitate to give us a DM. We're open. We want to feature guys that maybe we haven't even discovered yet. That's the whole point of that segment, is to bring attention to photographers that need more attention. So if you guys know somebody that you think deserves to be a figure aficionado, definitely let us know, and we will feature them on our next episode.
Great. Now Gonzo's going to be sending you a DM every day. He's
hey,
Gonzo. He's like, I'm really good.
Yeah, I mean, and who knows, Gonzo might be one at some point in the future.
Gonzo, we might be sharing something from Gonzo pretty soon. Yeah, excited.
So what's new with the Prime stuff? I know you've been busting out the arcades. You kind of stopped doing the crates for a little while, right?
Yeah, I'm done doing the crates. I think the way it was working, it was I was like subscribed to an artist with like, I don't think it was necessarily their Patreon, but it was like a monthly subscription where they give you access to their files, and it's just a way of supporting another artist, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I don't think it was just my cup of tea as far as doing the crates, just because it was kind of so off. Everything's like crate arcade related, or within that realm. A lot of the props I get requests and stuff like that, and even just the arcades themselves, they take so much of my time that when I would get requested crates, it's almost throwing like a wrench into the process, because then I have to dedicate a whole machine just to printing crates, because they're time consuming. But then I have to paint them, and then I weather them, and then I take a different approach than, And there's also a lot of us out there that offer crates. So I was like, I have no problem bowing out, especially because I'm paying for support another artist, but then maybe I can do another collaboration with someone else, or maybe I can start taking the time to learn that craft and model something else that's within my realm. I don't know. I just felt like crates wasn't my cup of tea.
I think that's respectable, man. I mean, and it's not, you're one guy. I think for people to think that you're always going to offer the entire catalog of what you have done in the past is a little bit unrealistic.
Yeah.
It makes sense that you want to move on and try other things. And the arcades, like you said, that's kind of been your staple. So that should be the product that you always offer. Maybe the crates will come up again at some point in the future, or, who knows? But it's like, Mario with the flight stands. He can't just do that all the time. Yeah. He's got other things that he's doing, other things that he might be passionate about. So if if it's not your jam right now, I think people can respect that. Hopefully, if you guys wanted some of those crates, you got them. I'm a huge fan of the Prime crates. I use them literally all the time. I might have to do a crate challenge pick just to feature his crates one more time. But yeah, I mean, you do great work, man. So I'm excited to see what's the next thing that you're gonna.
Yeah, and especially it was funny because Mess Cody and Payson, they challenged me with that Jurassic Park arcade, and that took me like a good while to kind of figure out the schematics and kind of modeling that out from the ground up. So once I was able to accomplish that, and I sent out their Jurassic Park, like the Jurassic Park arcade, like that. I got a lot of good positive response on that. So that's kind of been motivating me on, okay, what other different arcades can I take on? Yeah, that's cool, it's crazy. Some of the requests have been coming are kind of off the wall, but it's challenging. Some I can do, some I can't, just because I bringing an abstract concept to paper, it's like, oh, here, this is what it's going to take. They're like, oh, never mind,
Yeah, that's true. And, I'm excited to see what you do next. I know I usually get sneak peeks of your work, and I'm always just really impressed by it. So whatever new creation you're going to make, I think we're all just going to benefit from it.
Yeah, I'm itching to finish up, catch up. I'm almost caught up with all current orders. And then hopefully, usually like in these last couple months during the holidays, it slows down, or I try to slow down because I get a lot of requests and orders for either like Christmas gifts and, it's just stuff like that. I get so many requests where I need to take time to dedicate to my family and stuff like that, where we get busy or we want to take vacation. So I'm like, I usually try to slow down towards the end of the year.
You're not allowed to have a family or a personal life. No. All right.
And look, Gonzo's still waiting for his 118 crates. He has. I drew them and I sent them. They're pictures of crates.
And I see Grump got his crates.
Yeah, Grump got his crates. I sent Grump a goodie just this last weekend, so hopefully he gets that soon. Yeah. Keep waiting, Gonzo. I'll meet you at the field.
But you're not, you've made 118 stuff in the past. We've talked about this briefly. I know we're at the end of the stream, but action figure photos. If you want to see some of Prime's 118th work, he's done arcades and some other things for him, right? What else do you do in 118th scale?
I've done that arcade. I think that's been it right now, just because getting that small, it's and that's why with talking to Mario about the Joy Toy and 118 scale, I've been really trying to like learn other skills, and I think that's what a lot of us try to do. Like once you find yourself like in this rut, you're like, okay, what else can I do to kind of change things up and get that flame again, get the fire behind you, because you feel worn out. And that's why I've been messing with like these skulls, and I know Gonzo's gonna give me shit about them, but like this, like I never would have pictured I would be able to paint like this with just an airbrush.
And that was what, a 21-hour challenge? And
that was a
21-hour
challenge that I gave myself.
Those look amazing.
And it's just all airbrush, like no brushes. It was all with my airbrush gun. And the airbrush gun that I use is like this really intense one. It's a Iwata TRN1. So it's like a trigger gun. So it's really hard to control. But yeah, I think I did pretty good with the skull challenge. And
great, dude.
Gave them each a different color, and I was like, okay, I try to do it very like planned out, where I was like, okay, this is going to be the sand version, this is going to be one color, and then applying different methods from watching other tutorials of like dry brushing or adding washes and stuff like that, and just applying what I was watching on YouTube and stuff to these damn skulls.
Yeah, I know you've done that before. I think it's a really cool way to challenge yourself and to do something that you don't know.
Yeah, completely.
I tried to do a 21-hour challenge with skulls, but I broke out the Sharpies in the paint pen again. And
how'd they come out?
Didn't work out for me.
You gotta send those back to me then. I sent some tomorrow too. Now this week,
fix them for me.
This week I'm gonna try to do the same thing, but just with brushes this time, like the opposite of the airbrush. And then see, like obviously both mediums work well with each other. Having the airbrush and then the brush applications and kind of somewhere in the middle. So I'm pumped. I'm pumped to see what I can do with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's funny, like going into it, I'm like, I can't paint with the crap. Like the only thing I can paint is one solid color, or like and I can paint diodes, but I can't do head sculpts and stuff like that. I wish I could, but I don't think I have the steady hand or the patience to like start painting eyes and flesh tone and all that stuff. So I figured this will give me a good practice just to, if I mess it up, it's a skull. Like there's no harm done. It's not like I'm trying to do a Michael Keaton or a Bruce Wayne head sculpt. That would piss me off.
Yeah, you're going to really need some fine tip Sharpies for that.
I have a Venom that looks like Joker because all I did was just the mouth. I just did it all red. I just like got a brush and just whacked red paint all over, and that was it. And I'm like, I'm over it. Like, I'm not going to finish this.
I'm sure it looks better than my stuff, so give yourself a little more credit. But yeah, what's up, Cerebral Deep? Sorry you're coming in right at the end of the stream, but we do appreciate you joining us. Grump says it did the same thing. Nate painted a skull with a paint marker. LOL, it's sad. Hey, for the guys that, we all have to start somewhere, Grumps. I know what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, and what I'm not good at is painting. Yeah. So I leave that to the experts like Prime and the other people. I'm
a novice
myself. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the live.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys joining us. This won't be the last time we do this. Like Prime said, we kind of just wanted to test the waters a little bit, see what kind of interaction we got. We actually got more interaction than I think we expected to get.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was just going to be the two of us sitting here the whole time.
I thought we were just going to be shooting the shit together. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We appreciate all you guys that came out for our first live. So thank you for that. Make sure you check out our last episode, which came out talking about FOMO. Yeah. And then we've got our next episode coming up with another special guest, somebody that you all are very familiar with in the community. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you tune into that.
And then next Monday, we'll do another live. So we do want to keep doing Monday lives, and hopefully we'll have something planned out for you guys that's something a little different that we haven't seen out in the community. So it's going to be fun. And again, we want to start the week off because we all know there's a bunch of lives going on starting tomorrow. We got the Tuesday Crew live. We got Toy Amigos. We have unboxing with Toying Around. We have like so much Infinity Equation. Like there's so many streams. So we want to be part of that content that you guys that all of us support. So hopefully you guys get used to seeing our faces to start off the week right, and having Mondays being a good hit.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yep. All right, guys. So we'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for stopping by.
See you, everybody. Have a good week.